Back with another book related video, and I'm Catherine, and today I'm going to be talking about The Kept Woman by Karin Slaughter. And if you guys haven't seen my last video, I mentioned in the beginning that December I planned on doing 21 books. However, my month was very different. I had some things come up and I wasn't able to finish all of my books, so I'm going to be transferring the books I didn't finish into the next month. So I have one more Karin Slaughter book to read, which is The Silent Wife, and then I'm going to be starting the Lisa Gardner series. And then on top of all of those books, I'm going to be adding one more book, which is called Before She Disappears, and it's coming out it's going to be coming out this month. And I pre-ordered it and it's all set. Amazon's going to be shipping it, so all of that is set. So that is what's been going on. So it's considered a little bit of an update. So now we're going to get into this book that I finished. The Kept Woman is by Karin Slaughter, and I don't know. This book it was okay. I had some issues getting into the story and kind of sticking with it. The first chapter was pretty good. It got me into it, and then after a couple chapters, it kind of lost. It didn't, I understood what was going on, but this talks about Angie Pulaski, who I really don't care for very much. She's not my favorite character. Lena is also not my favorite character, but I can handle her. Like, I understand what she's going through. With Angie, I can't understand her at all. Like, her brain is just crazy, and she's a little bit out there, and she is not my favorite character in this book. She's not my favorite character in any of the books. I kind of liked her in Cryptic, and then later books went on, and I couldn't deal with her. So this book is basically kind of all about her. So it was kind of hard for me to just, but I powered through it and I finished it, and it was okay. So this book is basically about Sarah and Will. They went to this construction site and they found bodies, and they realized that there is another woman who is really badly bleeding, and they need to find her rather quickly because in a few hours she is going to be dead, because the amount of blood lost was quite a big amount. And they thought that it was Angie Pulaski because they found her bag. They found, I think, a gun or a knife, something like that. And Will is awfully concerned about her, and so he wants to find her, make sure she's fine, and if she needs to get to a hospital. So he is kind of wigging out. Sarah is a little miffed because she just doesn't understand what kind of a pull Angie has on Will, and I even really don't quite understand it. Like, I know that they have history as children together, and I know that they were married briefly. That I can understand. I don't understand their closeness, I guess. So anyway, that's that. And you learn a little bit more about Angie in this book. And I honestly, I don't know what it was with this book. Like I said, like I liked it. It was fine. It was okay. But it also, this book talks about spouse abuse and the, like, just from the title, The Kept Woman, I kind of, like, the title kind of drew me in. And as the story goes on, you understand why it's titled that. And I can't really tell you why it's titled that because it ruins the book. And it also, since Angie is no longer with the police department, she is called what they call a fixer. It's a new term that I learned in this book, but it's basically she fixes problems for rich athletes. And there's this one part in this book where she has to plant drugs on a spouse of one of these athletes to get her thrown in jail. And she gets thrown in jail, and then she gets released. And then she, I guess, gets beat up by her husband. Yeah. This, yeah. So that's pretty much what this book is about. It's about Angie. It's about a woman who's being abused by her husband, who is a superstar, not a superstar, but does basketball, and he's like a big name in this book. So that's what this book is about. Ratings. I would have to give it 3 out of 5 stars. Has nothing to do with the writing. It has to do with the character because she was driving me nuts. And also with the other woman in this book, which her name I'm blanking on, but I was a little bit more drawn to her than the main character in this book. And I don't know. It, like I said, the book was fine. The writing was fine. I understood it fine. I didn't care for Angie, and this was pretty much all about her. So, I guess we get what we get with this one. The next book I'm going to be talking about is The Last Widow, and I'm kind of excited to be talking about that one with you guys. As always, please like and subscribe to my channel and stay safe. And you guys have a great day.